Everybody, GVB the Mind Warrior here this morning out on the dock, enjoying the weather, enjoying the ocean life. It's a wonderful place to be. Just want to talk to you this morning about dividing your time. I mean, so many of us these days are so stuck on spending all of our day divided up on social media that we've forgotten what real living is. We've forgotten what real life is. We spend all our time worrying about everybody else's lives and what they're living, and realistically they're not really living those lives they're posting up half the time. People are posting up things that isn't 100% true all the time, and we get so wound up worrying about what everybody else is doing and how great a life they're living. We're actually missing our own. I sit here, and this morning I'm on the dock, I'm looking over at the water, I've got fish around me here, beautiful morning on the beach, by the marina here, and birds are out. You couldn't ask for a better place. And it's that appreciation of living the actual life you're living that matters so much, because it can have such an effect on you mentally. I sit here and I look around at just interesting parts of life. And all of these things that we seem to miss because we're so busy worrying about what everybody else is doing. And, it can be very debilitating. And you spend all this time between these things, and two things happen. One, you worry about everybody else's life. Two, we don't get anything done anymore. We don't understand how to divide our time up so we actually make progressive impacts and movement forward in our lives. You spend all your day checking your phone. It was interesting, I was in the city yesterday, and I think I saw two separate couples talking to each other. Other than that, everybody else was looking at their phones, not noticing the cenotaph covered in flowers, not noticing all the beautiful things that are around us, the old heritage buildings, all the wonderful stuff that we take for granted. The biggest problem I have with people getting stuck on all these things like Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff is if we don't understand how to divide our time up, we don't make any actual progress in our own lives. And so what happens is we start falling behind. We start thinking that we're not doing anything, and actually, you know what? We aren't. Because we're so busy checking these things, we don't spend any actual real time, a block of time, working towards our own special goals. And if you don't do that, if you keep dividing your time up, you don't actually make any progress. So I think that we should turn some of that stuff off occasionally, spend some time looking at nature, looking at the world, spend some time with your family, spend some time progressing your own goals, doing what you want to do, being closer to what you want to be. And if you do that stuff and you actually work hard and diligently towards something, you'll start seeing some true results. And don't be posting these things up every 5 minutes, because every 5 minutes you post it up and you're after 200 likes and all these things. It doesn't actually help you. I see these people putting posts up on Facebook, for instance, and they I've got 50 likes or 100 likes. Likes don't matter. People like, it's like a 3-second economy. People click on like and they move on. It doesn't matter. It's not going to change their lives. They don't really care. They're just clicking like to make you happy and they move on. It doesn't actually matter. So if you want to make a difference in the world, you've got to put some actual time dedicated into what you want to do and what you want to be and make an impact. And the only way by doing that is injecting yourself into something and not being so easily distracted by these 5-second things. And we're becoming like goldfish, we've got a 15-second memory. We're changing from this to that to this to something else, and we don't ever put any real work into what we want to be anymore. And so the people that do, the people that turn off that stuff, and the people that work forward towards a goal they're progressing are the ones that are going to make a difference in the world. So keep that in your mindset. Two things. One, don't divide your time up so badly. If you're going to do Instagrams and Facebooks and Twitters and all those things, do it at a block of time at night or in the morning. Pick an hour, use that hour for that, and then don't touch it again for the rest of the day. Then use the rest of your time wisely. But you've got to make sure that you put the time into your goals, otherwise you're going to waste all your time that could be really quality time doing things you want to do and getting towards the goals you want to get to. The other thing is this: use your time in your car. If you are stuck in your car, use it wisely. If you're stuck in your vehicle, I remember Zig Ziglar used to talk about Automobile University. I agree with him. I think you should put something worthwhile on that's going to teach you something you're going to learn from, not just sitting there listening to music all day and stupid stuff on the radio. Listen to something that's going to benefit you, that's going towards your career path and where you want to be. And if you do that, you're going to make some real impact gains in the time you put in outside of the vehicle to get where you want to go. All right? Have a great week. GVB, my way, out.